I'm Sam Desmond. I'm with ZJuice Social Media and Web Design. As Sarah mentioned, we help create websites and help other people start their own businesses and do things that they didn't think they were going to be able to do. So everyone has a dream. This guy had a dream. You might recognize him. This next guy also had a dream, although a couple people might tell you that they stole it from them, but we'll let you decide about that. And this next guy also had a dream. Anyone recognize that guy? There's one thing they all had in common, and that's that they all found an audience for their dream online. They found an audience to market to online. I too had a dream, and that was to start my own business. And I was about a year out of college after graduating, still working in a coffee shop, didn't have any money. So how was I going to do this? Well, I found out the best way for me to do it, just like these guys, was to go online and create a business. So the internet hasn't always been what it is today, right? It used to be like these two guys sitting in front of a computer. They were probably the only ones on the internet. It was created in case a catastrophe ever befell the U.S. back in the 60s. So we've come a long way since then. The internet now is mainly due to this guy, Tim Berners-Lee. He is most widely known as the creator of the World Wide Web, or www. Whatever your website is, right? And so today, this is what the saturation of internet users looks like. Now we have about 70% of Americans have access to broadband, high-speed internet in their homes, and so that's changed the way that we do marketing. Now instead of mass marketing, we go into what's called niche marketing a lot more. So the way that USA Today markets to basically everybody, ESPN takes the subset of everybody that reads the sports page and markets directly to them. So niche marketing is a way that we can market to just these two guys if we want to. You know, we don't need to market to all sci-fi, but just the Star Wars guys out there if we need to. And it's not only small businesses that do this thing. It's called narrowcasting, by the way. Narrowcasting is what we call this marketing to such a small scope of a niche audience. And not only small companies do it, big companies like HP do it too, right? They find niches of people that are going to be running offices out of their home office. They do all-in-one print, scanner, faxers, that sort of thing. And then for companies, they have bigger, higher capacity, single function machines that they market to those companies. So what that does in the long run is it provides a lower competition between them and the millions of other companies out there trying to survive and make a profit. It allows, especially, it lends itself to small businesses, because small businesses can then experience a lower risk way to make their profit grow, or grow their business by cost-effective marketing. You send out marketing to a smaller niche, you're more likely to get some return on that. And so that's the reason that big businesses are going to do this as well. Another thing that it does is it helps you connect with your consumers. So this is the Nike Fuel Band. All the gym rats out there know what that is, right? Then you have the adrenaline junkies and the energy drinks that this guy decided to get tattooed on the back of his neck. And then you've got youthful brands like Apple that connect with the kids, right? So where do you think this kid's going to find out about the next new Apple product? I think a lot of us in this room used to wait for commercials. No, this kid's going to go on the website, right? So this is how marketing has changed. This is a Nielsen report on media usage per month by consumers. And while TV still tops, internet is second, but the way that we look for information has now changed. Instead of waiting for commercials and things, about half of Americans now rely on the internet for information about businesses and products over any other source at all. That includes newspapers, that includes mouth-to-mouth, you know, whatever, any kind of friend recommendations, anything like that. They go to the internet for this type of information. So that's why it's important to be on the internet. It's important for your website to be mobile responsive. It's important to create custom copy in order for your niche audience to find out what you're looking for, what you're trying to market to them. It's important for you, everybody might recognize this, who did this on the way over here? About 70% of smartphone users are using location-based services to find real-time information all the time. So you need to have profiles on things like Google Maps, Foursquare, Yelp, etc. Then you got social media, right? Social media, the average American spends about 7 hours a month on Facebook. And that's higher than any other website, including Google. So it's important to be on social media. Now we have this thing called big data. You might have heard of big data. Big data is the major commodity in modern marketing. So big data is you analyzing your web traffic. You want to know how many page visits you're getting, how many people are clicking on which links, where are they linking in from. And what that does is allow you to track who your customers are. It allows you to track what their interests are. It allows you to track which of your promotions are working the best. And so what can you do with all this information? You take it back, you revamp the website, you rethink your strategy, and ultimately increase your ROI. Every time you do this, you focus your attention even more, increase your ROI. So all of you have a dream, that's why you're here today. I have a dream still, and my dream just changed slightly, now it's to increase my business. But you all have a dream, and so I urge you to get online and go find and chase that dream, and find your niche audience.